EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
A carry here for the big tight end. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Tackled by D4.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
47. Check. Watch 54.
On 2nd and 7, Prescott. And some space here. There he goes, right side. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Makes the
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
17-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
17-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. They'll find Lindsay here. 4 yards on the pickup, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He'll find his man, Laviska Shenault. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Now a carry for Lindsay. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Lindsay, the ball carrier.
Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
A run with Lindsay out of the gun. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
Check three.
They'll run. It's Lindsey. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Touchdown, Jaguars. Philip Lindsey. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Kaepernick. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
To Deebo Samuel.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, San Francisco.
And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here.
The ball carrier.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Kaepernick. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. Could not have thrown that out there any better. When the ball hit the ground, I thought it might go into the end zone the way it was angling, but perfectly jutting out at the 1.
You think maybe what we saw in practice came into play there? You know, he put those big cans down on the sideline and angled for them and shot for them. Looks like it worked out pretty well for him, too.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Prescott. He's got Burton here. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Seven, our score after one.
The score tied 7-7.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Rush in. Hey, kill. 47. 47. 50's the mark. Watch the pass.
Now it's Lindsey. And able to find a little space. He gets us up over the 15 to the 16.
Tackle made.
The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
From the 16, Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Kill.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. 8 yards, 1st down as they're able to convert. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Humphrey on the tackle.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott taking a shot for Samuel. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. Curtis Samuel, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
Lining up for the point.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Trying to lay one up deep. It got his man complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards.
First down.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Kaepernick. Flushed out right. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. That's good for 28 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Raheem Mostert, the local product from right here in Florida. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The 7-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On 2nd down, Mostert. He's going to be stopped well behind the line of scrimmage, and that's pretty much going to wipe out their gain from 1st down. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10. To throw is Kaepernick. Open man is Samuel, complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
A 29-yard attempt.
And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. Able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack.
He's got a man, complete. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Is good. Makes the score Jaguars 21, 49ers 10. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10. at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays. We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Kaepernick now on first down. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Hey, 91, 91. Easy, easy, easy.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
Complete.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Kaepernick now on first down, eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
15-yard line.
A final shot before half for Kaepernick. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Kaepernick to throw. Flushed out right. And incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Kaepernick. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First down, San Francisco.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. Flush to his right. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now Kaepernick again. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Hey, kill.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
Fred Warner
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Let's go. You tighten up. Let's go. You tighten up. Check 27. Mike spot 4. Mike spot 4. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put him.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They give it off here to the tight end. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
He was brought
Malik Harrison on the tackle.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Check. Fresno. Hey, kill. 47.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Prescott off play action. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, and it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
To throw, Kaepernick. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
They do go for it. It's Kaepernick. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
On 1st down, it's Lindsey.
The ball
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
And 9 at the Niners' 24-yard line.
On play action, Prescott. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. Well, clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play. Set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
They'll run with Lindsey. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
A
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Prescott to throw it. That's complete right around the 8. And a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he is all the way up past the 25. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
Incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. Now Kaepernick. He's going to look deep down the field. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory.
To number 82.
A big play there for the Niners. 66 yards.
First down, 49ers.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Kaepernick. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines.
That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit.
Is good.
Gold with the extra point, and the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
4-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
For the Jaguars.
And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. And he's not going to get to the marker. And that's a turnover on downs. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Kaepernick now to throw. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw, Kaepernick. Flush to his right. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. 2 important parts to that play. 1, you get a 1st down, obviously. Charles, 2, managed to get out of bounds.
Love the way you dissected that, but he threw it in the middle of the field. So they picked up the 1st down, but he had to work his way to the sideline to stop the clock. What a great effort.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Here's Prescott. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Intercepted by the
now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either, throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no. But the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. He's going to let this one go deep. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout.
A loss of 2.
But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
You. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. 54, 54. And 47.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. They've got his man complete. 20, 10, touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark, 82 yards. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Jaguars 35, 49ers 17. Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo Lambeau now after the touchdown. He'll kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. On 1st down, Kaepernick. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 26. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54, Mike. 3 buzz. 3 buzz. 3 buzz. Sponge. Sponge. Sponge.
Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. Lindsey, 1st down and more than that. And all the way down to the 12. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the
throwing here, Prescott. Screen pass to Lindsey. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? Prescott now, option right. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Josh Lambeau on for the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
The kick by Lambeau is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This taken in about 4 yards deep.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game. In this sequence here, maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be 2nd down.
Now 2nd and
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
incomplete. Intended for Raheem Mostert.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Yards to go.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And he'll find Hall. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
First down, San Francisco.
Kaepernick now on first down. Now a desperation throw deep. Wide open, complete. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. And he's able to put it through.
The score, Jaguars